still looking pretty good for someone in a coma. Things have been weird lately. First we had the trial, which was nuts, and then the report aired on the whole truth. So I'm processing everything that happened all over again. But I wanted to let you know that I've started a foundation to help bring safe drinking water to poor and arid countries. And I'm teaching meditation, and I got certified through this cool program. Anyway, your daughter called to rant about the interview. That's when I asked her if I could start to come to see you again, since it had been a while. She said you've been showing some great brain activity, so you can emerge from this coma any day now. What's bizarre is the doctors don't even understand why you're in one and why your vitals remain so steady. You're a medical mystery. Well, I thought to come here and share my thoughts on the trial, but honestly, I'm tired of talking about it, so I brought something to read instead. I'm writing a young adult fiction novel that ties into our experiences. I'm calling it The Spirit Compass. It's set in the future where cities have gone to war with one another over drinking water, which has become the center of a religion. It's nice to have someone to read it aloud to, not feel self-conscious about it. Chapter 1, An Innocent Betrayal. We dropped our bodies into the sand and listened to the wind. I stared out at the endless desert, the beginning of hundreds of miles of nothing but sand. Over all of this empty landscape, one solitary cloud floated along. It almost appeared to taunt us, this cloud. It lingered as vapor in the air high above. I daydreamed that I could reach up, condense the cloud, and fill this empty vessel strapped to my back. I daydreamed we had a chance to keep going. I daydreamed of circumstance, of miracles, of days I swore I might die, and I begged for miracles, even the smallest ones. Oh my god, this is so weird. I'm looking at your chart here, and it says they've put you on Zumanol. That's a drug my ex-husband pushed when he was working for Merrick Pharmaceutical. They took it off the market as an anti-anxiety drug, but trials had shown that it was helping coma patients maintain brain activity. Didn't realize it got certified for that. Looks like you got your first dose this morning. Too crazy. Now, where was I? I daydreamed of circumstance, of miracles, of days I swore I might die, and I begged for miracles, even the smallest ones. Oh my god. Nurse! Nurse! Oh my god! How are you doing today?
Yes.
That's the first word you said to me. The first word you chose to say to me was yes. That's a good word. Here, can you drink some water? Just so you know, your daughter and granddaughter will be here in about an hour. They had flown to New York for some interview another news station was doing. And I don't know how you're going to feel about it, but the film crew's trying to get here too. Things are about to get crazy. Out of curiosity, do you know who I am?
I guess you're my daughter.
No, your daughter's on her way here. It's funny because we only talked the one time on something called the Unveiling Enlightenment Refuge. But afterward, we both ended up in the hospital, and so I started to visit you, and well, I just kept visiting you, hoping you'd be okay. I talked to you a lot while you were in a coma, which is why I was wondering if you knew who I was.
I don't remember.
I know. Why don't you hold my hand? This is something you used to do, to learn about things.
You're here because you met me on some kind of retreat we did together.
Dorothy, that's amazing. Either psychic powers, Worker. Your memories are coming back.
You were having problems with your marriage. And that's part of the reason why you were feeling so lost. And you were depressed.
I suppose that's true.
You married young. You married into wealth. You thought you were in love, but you had second thoughts.
Yeah, I guess so.
You weren't able to get pregnant. You wouldn't take fertility drugs, though. And your husband always held that against you. And that's why you felt so empty.
Okay, now I'm really starting to freak out.
It's all right. Your husband left you, didn't he? After some sort of accident, no? He kept telling you, I told you so.
Yes, that's what happened. Can I have my hand back now?
Don't be sad. You started a foundation, yes. You're helping people, bringing a balance to things. I'm getting a specific word, which is unusual. Can I ask what sky water means to you?
It's the name of my foundation. Just a word that came to me when I needed something to call it.
Oh, it's a beautiful name. A name is important, isn't it?
I guess so.
I know why you're here. You need me to give you a name.
I don't understand.
A spiritual name. You have yet to receive one, yes?
Not that I know of.
Your spiritual name is Nakia.
Nakia.
It just came to me out of nowhere. Or should I say everywhere? Do you know what it means?
A spiritual name means everything to the person to whom it belongs.
To transform a bond, you should try singing your spiritual name to yourself. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath.
Nakia. 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 Nakia.
That is my gift to you. Now I need your help. Nothing's working quite right. I need you to place my hands together. Lace my fingers together. Yes. Oh, look how you've connected my hands. It's a gesture of prayer. It's what we do to get power from outside of us. But I'm holding my hands together like this to get power from within. We have a lot of power in our hands, don't